What's happening? Welcome back. So Bomb Eats. Hello. Jambalaya special from scratch, not out the box. Let me show y'all what I did so far. I had to stop because I'm like, dang, let me get my content. Anyway, so I put some oil up in the pot. Before that, I cut the Holy Trinity, celery, garlic, bell peppers, onion. Put a little oil in the pot. I had to stop so I could tune y'all in on what's going on. So this how it look. All that, yes, I put a lot. I like onions, I like flavor, I like garlic, I like bell pepper, all that. So while that's heating back up, to fry a little bit, I'm about to cut up my sausage. And now that I think about it, I did it wrong, moving too fast. I usually fry my sausage first, and the oil from my sausage, I put my Holy Trinity in that oil, okay? But either way it go, it's still the same thing. It's still gonna come out fire. So I'm about to cut my sausage up small, like that. Hope y'all can see me. I'll be leaving them big, but if I'm gonna make a small pot, I'll leave them big. But if I'm gonna make a big pot, I'm gonna use, like I'm making a big pot right now, I'm gonna use 2 packs of these. But instead of leaving my sausage whole like this, I'm gonna just take it down the middle and turn it half. So it'd be more meat. It'd be more meaty. Boom. Like that. And I done made jambalaya from scratch so much that when that cooked down a little bit, I'm going to just toss my sausage up in there. I'm not finna do all that. Oh, pull it out the pot, put your sausage to the side, and then add it. No, nigga, we going in the pot. Everything going in the pot. I'm not about to do all that, period. So let me show y'all the fast way. We ain't got to, it be all cutesy and shit for the video, but no. Like I said, I'm a pro at making jambalaya from scratch, so we going in the pot. And if I need something to stop cooking while I cut some chicken up, I'll just turn the pot off for a minute and, get it back going like that. But, like I said, Holy Trinity up in the pot, sausage, cut them down the middle to make more. Cut up 2 packs of the kebabs. Y'all know what pack of sausage I'm talking about. I'm talking about the round one. The one that could be breakfast sausage, jambalaya sausage. You can use the sausage for breakfast or dinner. The breakfast or dinner sausage. The round one. Period. Cut that up in half. Okay, when you used to making stuff, you don't gotta, like I said. And I'm using a plate right now too instead of a cutting board. So I'm about to just drop it up in the pot. You hear it, the sizzle gonna get louder. I'll show y'all what it look like. Hold on. But on a regular day, if I'm not moving too fast, or I'm not moving fast, it's just I know what I'm doing. But on a regular day, I would add my sausage first, the oil from my sausage, then the Holy Trinity. Remember that. Then I got my chicken back here. I'm finna cut my chicken up. Hold up, swallow up. Okay? Don't worry about me wiping my hands on my towel because y'all always got something to say. Alright? It's gonna look like this. Just mix it up in there. Okay? And it still look good. It don't matter what you put up in the pot first. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll let it brown a little bit. Now, I got my chicken breasts. I'm going to cut them into cubes. It's jambalaya, so we cut into cubes. Okay? And if you don't feel like cutting and you want to take a shorter route, even though it's still a process. You could boil your chicken and you could just shred it up. But me, I like it cut in the cubes to just look a little better. You feel me? So let me get this chicken washed off and all that, and I'll be right back. Hello. Okay, I'm back. So now it's time for me to cut my chicken up into squares because it just looks prettier when you cut your chicken and your chicken breast into squares when making jambalaya. Now, I know a lot of y'all use a knife, but a bitch like me gonna use scissors. Hello, and yes, these are strictly for the kitchen, for the ones in the back, period. So I'm gonna take my chicken breast like this, cut that bitch in half. Oh, excuse my language. And I'm gonna go just like this. Boom. Cubes. Hello. Cubes. Cubes. Cutting the cubes. And the kitchen scissors is strictly for my meat. I bleach them, wash them down. I'll show y'all my cleanup process so y'all can know. But yeah, cut my meat, cut my chicken breast like that, cut it in half. It just move a lot faster when I'm able to cut certain type of meats instead of just using a knife and stuff. I'm not gonna leave all that fat up on this chicken, but some pieces gonna have a little bit of fat. You don't need no lot of fat, but you can have a little bit on everything. I don't like no, you know. The only time I really eat fat is if I'm gonna eat like a pig's feet or something. Other than that, I ain't no fat eater. Now, with my chicken breast, I am going to take these. I just might remove everything out the pot and cook my chicken breast halfway through and season it. I'm going to show y'all that way. So, let me finish cutting. I'll be right back. Alright, so, matter of fact, I did take my sausage out the pot. I gotta put a lot more sausage, so don't worry about it. I took my sausage out the pot and put it to the side with the Holy Trinity up in there because I'm finna put my chicken in the pan and in the pot and fry it a little bit and season it. That way I can make sure seasoning is actually stuck on my chicken, not just seasoning the rice only. And then I had this little bit of celery left, so I'm finna just throw it up in the pot with the oil and the chicken. Why not? Hello. But come up over here now. Boom. Just like that. That's better. I'm gonna just toss that up in there and serve it. Like that. Alright. Drop this in the sink so it can get washed. So it can get washed because we do what? We clean up as we go along. We don't clean up after we done. So it's on my chicken breast. Cutting the cubes. It's a lot of chicken breast. Cut in the cubes. Make sure you get all that up in there. And I'm going to show you how to season that. Don't worry about my towel. It's going in the washer right after. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all. So, y'all can see my pot. Pow. So, got some parsley. Drop a little bit of that. That ain't that. It just make it look pretty. Paprika. Okay, we know what that's for. Hello. Use the rest of it. Slap your mama. Not Tony's this time. We're gonna go with slap your mama. I got some onion powder. And I didn't use a lot of slap your mama, so I'm going to go ahead and use garlic salt instead of garlic powder. Now me, when I use, if I'm going to use garlic salt, I won't use garlic powder on everything. To me, they the same. They one and the same. One just salty and one not. And with onion powder, I ain't never seen onion salt, so onion powder is a must, but boom, just like that. And then I like this little Cajun's Choice Blackened seasoning. Use some of that. And I always put accent in my food. Like when I tell y'all, it's something about accent that just wakes up the flavor. Like accent wakes shit up on everything. Then I got this this tomato basil garlic. I'm gonna use some of that too. Okay. And you season it until your ancestors tell you to stop. Y'all know the rule. Period. Or until it look, me, I season until I feel like it's seasoned. Like right now, I use that, put a little bit of everything, but I'm finna go back in one more time because I need to see the seasoning up on my meat. You hear me? I'm just going back in with this and this to taste, period. And I usually use the So Bomb Eats, but I'm out of stock right now, so. And like I said, I threw the rest of that them celeries up in there, so y'all see my pot, y'all see the celeries and the, you know, and just let that cook just a little bit. Just let the seasoning cook into the chicken. That way when you eating your jambalaya, only the rice ain't seasoning. You ain't biting into your chicken and your chicken tastes bland, because it will taste bland if you don't season the chicken too. And for those of you who don't know, when you do wash your rice, you know when your rice is clean, when your water look like this. It's damn near clear. You see how you can see the rice now? Like, you know, I'm probably gonna go over it one more time, but at first you couldn't even see the rice. Now you can see the rice. I cleaned the hell out of this rice. I don't play. Get all that shit off the rice. Okay, pour that out. Try to get as much water as you can off of it. Alright. We're going to take this up over here. We're going to add this to the pot. Yes, that much rice. So I'm going to let this fill up a little bit. Cut my stove back on everything. I got to add some. I'm going to put the description at the bottom. The description is at the bottom for those of you who wants to make jambalaya from scratch. I'm making a big pot. That's going to be enough chicken. That's going to be enough. Look at how it mixed in together real good. That rice is mixed in. I just got to add me a little bit of a can of tomato paste. 1 or 2 maybe. Some chicken bouillon. And I don't like using water, so I'll probably go in with a little water and some chicken stock, just so the rice can cook. So look, this is how we're gonna do this. Pour that off. You see that little bit of rice? Okay, just take that like this, watch. Boom, hello. Sit that in the sink to get clean. Add me a little chicken bouillon, just a tad bit. Chicken bouillon got its own flavor, so you only need like that much. I stopped using a lot of chicken bouillon when I cook because I noticed that everything will taste like chicken bouillon. It'll overpower everything else. So just a little chicken bouillon on everything, and I'm finna use some chicken stock. I'm gonna sit you right here. Let me see. Put my tomato paste on everything, some chicken broth. Not that's open. We don't put chicken broth back in the cabinet after it's open. I'm gonna add some water to this. Oh, y'all just did a full size view, okay? 4 months, brand new baby. So fill it up, fill it up. We're gonna give it enough room for our rice to cook. And that right there is how you make Jambalaya. Period.